Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Flowertown by S.G. Redling, performed by Tanya Eby. This book is dedicated to my parents, Matthew and Isabel Redling, who always believed I could do it. Chapter 1. Water's brown. Shit. Ellie Cauley ground her cigarette out on the hallway floor, her leg rattling her shower bucket. She had to be at work in less than half an hour. She could pull her hair back into a ponytail. The grease would just make the blonde look darker. The problem was, she still stank of sex with Guy. That peculiar smell somewhere between copper and chlorine that sweated out of his skin from the protection meds. She also reeked of weed, but that was nothing new. Shit. It was all she could think to say as she turned back toward her room. Anything would smell better than the water when it was brown, even actual shit. Water's brown. She repeated the message to a young mother herding her children down the hall toward the showers, and heard the exact same response from the harried woman. The word spread quickly up and down the hallway, and all around her doors slammed and expletives flew. She squeezed past a couple arguing in front of the toilet closets and could hear, behind one of the thin doors, the sound of vomiting. Probably Rachel, she thought. Her roommate was hell-bent on getting to Vegas. Inside their small room, Ellie tossed the shower bucket onto the crowded shelf over the hot plate and fished around for her hairbrush. The mirror over the sink was filthy, neither she nor Rachel being overly inclined to keep things tidy. It was just as well. She knew what she looked like as she dragged the brush through her straight, oily hair, then fastened it with a rubber band at the nape of her neck. Dropping her bathrobe onto the floor, she bent over and picked through the pile of clothes beside her bed, catching a whiff of her own scent. Flowertown indeed, she thought. Shittiest smelling flowers I've ever heard of. Flowertown was the derogatory, and therefore customary, term for the Penco containment area. It used to be the west end of Dalesbrook, Iowa, in the northeast corner of Penn County, until 6 years ago when Feno Chemical spilled an experimental and highly dangerous pesticide along the interstate and into Furman Creek, which ran directly to the reservoir that served the area. At first, the county had issued a shelter-in-place order, and Ellie, along with all the other unsuspecting residents of the area, complied. It wasn't the first time a truck had wrecked on the highway and—
Sample complete. Ready to continue?